The storm outside Mama Rosa's was nothing compared to what was about to walk through the door. Anna wiped down the last table, her mind on overdue bills and the manager's warning about cut shifts. The old man who stumbled in didn't seem to hear her. Rain dripped from his gray cardigan onto the restaurant floor. His pale blue eyes were dazed, lost in a fog only he could see, his hands trembling.
Sir, are you okay? Please, sit down. Let me get you some water and a towel.
Anna noticed the silver bracelet on his wrist, engraved George Harlow and a phone number.
Hello? I'm calling about an elderly man, George Harlow. He's here at Mama Rosa's, disoriented.
5 minutes later, a black sedan screeched to the curb. A man in an expensive suit burst out, not caring about the rain.
George, I've been looking for you for days. You scared me half to death. Are you hurt?
Anna stared at the old man's face, a faint flicker of recognition stirring. Where had she seen that kindness before?
Thank you. You have no idea how much this means. How can I ever repay you?
Is he your father? He was so disoriented. I just did what anyone would.
Not exactly. He's an old family friend. I've been responsible for him for a while.
The old man had been staring at Anna, his clouded eyes trying to focus on something only he could see.
Anna, we're closing. If you want to keep your shifts, you'll finish up. Don't get involved in this drama.
As Anna cleared a table, she caught a fragment of Marcus's hushed words to his assistant. We'll need to get him back to the facility near Westbrook Elementary.
Westbrook Elementary. That was my school. There was a teacher, patient, with chalk-dusted hands. Why can't I remember his name?
Anna's gaze swung back to the old man. There was something in the slope of his shoulders, the gentle way he held his hands.
Reyes, I am not kidding. Tables wiped, floors mopped. Now, you can play detective on your own time.
I know that kindness. I've seen it before. Tomorrow, I am going to find out who he really is.
We're barely breaking even. If things don't pick up, we close. I can't keep you full-time.
Another blow. I can't lose this job. What else can I do? This is all I have.
After her shift, Anna headed straight to Westbrook Care Facility. Determined to see George, she found him in a quiet, sunlit room, a book resting unopened on his lap.
The little ones needed me. I taught them their letters, one by one.
The teacher. I remember one who saved me. Could it be him? I couldn't read a word until 2nd grade. Then a teacher sat with me every day. Was it him?
The memory of struggling with letters, the shame, and then the breakthrough. It all rushed back.
I am going to find Marcus and make him tell me the truth. This old man means something to both of us. No more guessing. Tomorrow I'll ask Marcus Sterling who George Harlow really is.
The next morning, Anna found Marcus in the facility corridor, deep in conversation with his assistant.
Mr. Sterling, a word. I need to ask you something about George.
I am quite busy, but go ahead. What is it?
You said he's a family friend, but I think he once taught at Westbrook Elementary. Did you know him there?
Before Marcus could answer, his assistant Claire interjected, glancing at her tablet.
The records show Mr. Harlow was employed there for 30 years. He was your teacher too, wasn't he?
Anna's breath caught. She whispered the name she hadn't spoken in years.
Mr. Harlow.
At the sound, the old man in the nearby chair lifted his head. His clouded eyes focused on Anna, and for a split second, there was something clear in them.
He recognizes me. He was my teacher, and he taught Marcus too. But Marcus doesn't know about me.
The next day, Anna returned to George's room at the facility, her secret still unspoken. George sat by the window, his eyes clearer than she'd ever seen them.
There was a boy who couldn't read his own name, and a stubborn girl who claimed she'd never learn, but they did.
That's me, the stubborn girl. He remembers.
Before she could respond, the door swung open and Marcus stormed in, his expression grim.
I am moving him to a private facility out of state. They specialize in advanced dementia care. He needs it.
You can't just take him away. He's lucid now. He's talking about his students. He belongs here with people who know him.
You don't understand. I owe him everything. I can afford the best. I won't let him suffer here.
He's not suffering. He's remembering. Don't you want him to know he's not forgotten?
The air crackled with unspoken truths. Neither of them had named the boy and the girl, but the room felt too small for the weight of the past. Anna followed Marcus out to the parking lot, the drizzle chilling her skin.
You keep talking about owing him. I think I know the boy George mentioned. It's you, isn't it?
I was 12 years old and couldn't read my own name. George Harlow spent every afternoon with me. He gave me a future.
The image of a young teacher with chalk-dusted hands rose between them.
Then you know the stubborn girl was me. I was in his class. He sat with me every day until the letters made sense.
For a heartbeat, the divide between them vanished. Two strangers bound by one teacher's devotion.
Then you understand why I have to move him. I can give him the best doctors, the best facility. He deserves that.
You think only money matters? He needs people who love him, not just a nicer room. He still sees me as a waitress, not worth trusting.
The air in the car grew heavy. They shared the same past, but couldn't agree on a future. Anna spent the night at her laptop, digging through newspaper archives. Then she found it, a 30-year-old photo of Westbrook Elementary's class, with a young teacher standing proudly. In the back row, a small girl with dark braids. Beside her, a skinny boy with sharp eyes.
That's me and him. We were in the same class.
She texted Marcus a photo of the article. He called back within minutes. They met at a coffee shop. The old photograph spread between them.
I lost touch after I made it. I never forgot, but life got in the way. You can't imagine the guilt.
Maybe this is his way of bringing us back. Let's find a place for him here, where we can both be there.
A local facility with the best care. I'll fund it if you'll help me run it.
Before Anna could answer, his phone buzzed. The facility. George had walked out the door 20 minutes ago. They searched the usual places, but Anna knew where a teacher would go. His last school. Through the rusted doors of Westbrook Elementary, they found him, murmuring names in the dark.
I knew you'd come. My boy who couldn't read, and my girl who fought to learn.
We're here, Mr. Harlow. We'll never leave you again.
They rushed him to the hospital. Hours passed in the sterile hall. The doctor's words were blunt. George needed full-time care, or the next time could be fatal.
I'll fund a local unit, but he needs someone here every day. Anna, I am offering you a job. Help me.
Leaving the restaurant would be madness, but so is walking away from him. He gave me my words. Maybe I can give him his peace.
The weight of the choice pressed on her, the line between survival and sacrifice. Late that night, Anna sat in her small apartment, a video call to her mother open on the screen.
Mama reminded me, that teacher gave you your voice. You'll never be poor if you use it. I'll do it. I'll be his caregiver. But I am not just an employee. I am his student.
Then we do this together. I'll set up a trust for the facility. You'll be co-trustee. No one gets left behind again.
Within a week, George was moved to a sunlit room in the Harlow house, a new care home funded by the Sterling Foundation. Anna began her days reading to him, his eyes sometimes clear, sometimes lost, but always gentle. But on a quiet Tuesday, a man with a press badge appeared outside the gate, watching. He approached Anna, voice dripping with false politeness, asking whether Marcus Sterling had once been illiterate and if George was his teacher.
How did they find out? This could destroy the fragile peace we've built for him.
The seeds of a media storm were planted, and Anna knew the fragile trust she had with Marcus might not survive the rain. The next morning, the headline screamed, "Billionaire's secret shame, illiteracy and exploitation of elderly teacher." Marcus kicked his office chair over, his face ashen. He hadn't wanted this, not for himself and not for George.
You told them. You were the only one who knew. I trusted you and you sold me out.
I never spoke to any reporter. I would never betray him or you.
His doubt hung between them like a blade. The hours they'd spent poring over that old photograph felt cheapened by suspicion.
Who else could have known, unless someone else was listening all along?
The damage is done. His picture is everywhere. I am revoking your access to the facility. You are done here.
Her keys clattered to the floor. She stared at the photograph still pinned to her bag, the two children who had once meant nothing to each other.
Someone set me up. And if I don't find out who, I'll lose him forever.
She walked out into the rain, not knowing that the real leak was closer than she thought, and that the storm was only beginning. Ana Reyes didn't get here by letting men in expensive suits decide her worth. She started searching for the real leak at the facility. Nurse Emily smiled a little too widely when she saw Anna's face.
You heard us that day in the corridor. You knew about Marcus's past, and you sold it to the highest bidder.
I don't know what you are talking about. I would never.
The lobby camera caught you handing a folder to the reporter. You think I wouldn't find out?
All right. I needed the money. I didn't think it would go this far. I'll do anything to make it right.
Call Marcus. Tell him the truth, right now, on speaker. Or I walk out and let the press devour you.
Emily's voice cracked through the speaker. Marcus listened in stunned silence, the anger draining from his face. Outside the gate, the media swarm thickened, cameras angling for the next headline. But the real story was unfolding inside.
He knows the truth now. But will he ever trust me again? Or is this the end of everything?
Marcus heard the confession over the car speaker, the truth hitting him like a physical blow. He sped back to the facility, fury draining into shame. He found Anna still in the corridor, the phone dangling from her fingers, her expression unreadable.
I accused you without proof. I owe you an apology and my trust. Can you ever forgive me?
All I wanted was to protect him. I am not your enemy, Marcus. I am his student, just like you.
He held out his hand, and after a heartbeat, she took it. The tension of the past hours finally broke.
Your job is yours. More than that, your place is here, with George, if you'll have it.
But the fragile peace shattered when they glanced out the window. A mob of cameras pressed against the facility gate, lenses glinting. They were shouting George's name, trying to breach the fence for a photo, like vultures scenting a kill.
They'll terrify him. We have to keep them away, Anna. This is the last thing he needs.
Then we keep them out. No one gets to him without going through both of us.
At midnight, with the media pack distracted by a staged diversion, Anna and Marcus slipped George out the back exit. They drove to a quiet estate. Marcus had rented a safe house until the storm passed, but as they helped him inside, George froze. His eyes widened, and he began shouting, his hands batting at the air.
They're coming for me. The cameras, the screaming. I can't go back to the empty rooms.
You are safe, Mr. Harlow. It's Anna. Remember the letters? Remember the little boy and the stubborn girl?
Her voice anchored him. His breathing slowed, his eyes focusing on her face. The panic receded.
This is my fault. I let my secret become his nightmare. I should have faced it years ago.
Then we tell the truth ourselves, before they can twist it again. An interview, your side, my side, and the man who brought us together.
You'd stand with me on live television after everything.
I've been standing with him my whole life. Today, I stand with you too. Let's give them the real story.
By noon, Claire had booked a primetime slot with a trusted journalist, a rare chance to control the narrative before the media did.
Are you ready to tell the world you couldn't read until you were 12? That's the headline they'll spin.
It terrifies me. But I owe George the truth. He didn't hide his patience. I won't hide my shame.
Then we set the condition. No cameras on George. No location reveals. His dignity is non-negotiable.
Agreed. We'll bring the photograph and the testimonies, just our voices and his name, nothing else.
Anna spent the afternoon writing her words, the stubborn girl who once fought every letter. now preparing to speak for millions.
How do you sum up a lifetime in 2 minutes? He didn't teach me to read. He taught me that I mattered.
Marcus stood in the next room, rehearsing his confession until his voice cracked on the word illiterate in his quiet room. George asked for a pen. On a crumpled napkin, he wrote, "You were my best work, Mr. H." Anna and Marcus arrived at the studio, holding the napkin between them, ready to give a broken teacher his final lesson. In the green room, Anna stood before a mirror, mouthing words she'd written, her hand trembling on the crumpled napkin. Marcus sat slumped on a sofa, staring at the photograph, his jaw tight. The billionaire who had conquered markets could not conquer this.
He taught us to read, Marcus. We can do this for him, together.
Every headline I've ever fought, and this one word, illiterate, still makes me feel like that boy in the back row.
Claire entered silently, holding a tablet aloft. On the screen, George Harlow sat in his armchair, eyes clear and present.
He insisted on a video call. He has something to say before you go on.
Anna Reyes, Marcus Sterling, my 2 best students. I have one more note for you both. Thank you, Marcus and Anna. You were never lost. You were just waiting for the right lesson.
Anna pressed the napkin to the screen. Marcus closed his eyes, and for the first time, a tear rolled free.
We're ready. Let's go give a teacher his voice back.
The stage lights blinded Marcus as he walked to the chair, the studio audience waiting in absolute silence. His hands trembled on the armrests. For a long moment, the billionaire couldn't find his voice.
I built an empire, but I couldn't read my own name when I was 12 years old.
The silence sharpened. Some in the audience leaned forward. A woman covered her mouth.
A teacher named George Harlow spent every afternoon with me, drawing letters in the dust until they made sense.
In the wings, Anna pressed the napkin to her heart, her lips moving in silent agreement.
He didn't just teach me to read. He taught me that my worth wasn't on a page, but in my will.
The studio fell so quiet, you could hear the camera's fans. No one moved. No one remembered to breathe.
George Harlow gave me my future. Tonight, I am giving him back his name.
The applause didn't start for 3 seconds. Then it shook the cameras, and Anna let her tears fall. The moderator's voice broke the silence. "We have another student of George Harlow's here tonight." Anna walked into the light, her shoulders squared, the napkin still clutched in her hand.
I was the stubborn girl he mentioned. I couldn't read either, not until 2nd grade. He didn't give up. He made letters into music until they finally formed words.
She held up the old black and white photograph, the image filling every screen in the studio.
2 children in the back row. The boy who would build an empire, and the girl who would one day serve him coffee.
The camera zoomed in. 2 small faces, a world of lost hope, and one teacher's endless patience. In his quiet room, George Harlow leaned toward the television, his clouded eyes sharpening for just a moment, and then, unmistakably, he smiled. A smile that said he knew. The applause that followed was softer, filled with tears rather than cheers. They didn't stay for the after show. Anna and Marcus drove straight to the safe house, the napkin still warm in her hand. George was in his chair, facing the window, but he turned when they entered. His eyes were clear.
I saw you. On the television, you looked just like the children I remember.
You remember us?
The boy who couldn't read his name. The girl who fought every letter. My best work.
His voice didn't waver. For the first time in years, the fog had completely lifted. Anna sank to her knees, tears streaming, as George placed a trembling hand on her head.
Mr. Harlow, I've wasted years. I am sorry.
You are here now. That's all that matters.
Marcus knelt too, and the 3 of them stayed like that, the teacher and his 2 students bound at last. Within weeks, the media frenzy died, replaced by a flood of donations to the newly renamed George Harlow Literacy Initiative. Anna took the role of program director, designing outreach for children who struggled like she once did.
We'll reach them before they ever feel small.
Marcus quietly funded a refurbishment of Mama Rose's, turning it into a community literacy hub with free tutoring.
I never thought this place would be more than a pizza joint. Look at it now.
The restaurant stayed open, and Tony never threatened cut shifts again. Anna split her time between the foundation and reading afternoons with George, who now recognized her more often than not.
He gave us words. Now we give them to others.
George's clear moments grew fewer, but each time he smiled at Anna, it was enough. And on the wall of the new Harlow Literacy Center, George's own handwriting was engraved, "You were my best work." Anna opened the worn children's book, the same one George had used decades ago to teach his first students.
The sun is warm. The sky is blue. The world is full of words for you.
George's clouded eyes fixed on her face, and a single tear traced slowly down his weathered cheek. He didn't speak, but his trembling hand found hers and squeezed softly. A lifetime of gratitude in that single touch. In the doorway, Marcus Sterling stood motionless, his suit rumpled, his own eyes wet with unspilled tears. Anna looked up, and for a long moment no words were needed between them. The three of them, bound by a debt no money could ever repay, simply breathed together in that quiet room.
We'll keep reading, Mr. Harlow. Every day.
George's lips moved, but no sound came. Just the ghost of a smile that said he understood. The afternoon light held them like a benediction, and for an hour the world was whole. Anna's small apartment now held children's drawings and thank you notes, and a photo of George smiling. Beside her bed, the crumpled napkin and old class photo sat like sacred objects. At the Harlow Literacy Center, a brass plaque in the reading nook simply read, "George's Reading Nook." Inside, Anna knelt beside a puzzled girl who frowned at a picture book.
Sound it out, sweetheart. You can do it.
Later, at Mama Rose's, now a community hub with bookshelves on every wall, Anna met Marcus for coffee.
The mobile unit is ready. Mr. Harlow would be proud.
She read stories about small trains and brave mice, her own voice steady now. Walking through the courtyard, they talked about expanding the program and George's quiet smiles. And every evening, Anna went back to him. To read and to remember. Anna held the old photograph, her thumb resting gently on the image of the young teacher. The two children in the back row faced away, already walking into separate futures. But they had always been walking back to the same place, back to him. Outside the window, the city lights blurred like watercolors in the rain. She thought of the stormy night when a lost old man walked through a restaurant door, a frantic billionaire, a forgotten teacher, and a waitress who refused to let him be invisible. Now the days are quiet, and George's hand rests in hers like a promise kept. The debt could never be repaid. Not with money, not with fame, but love had filled every broken letter, every silent year, every word he gave them. One lost old man, two broken pasts, and a debt that could never be repaid, except with love.